Is that why your nickname was General Butt Naked?
Yes, because I was naked, because I fought naked.
Hey there everybody, I'm Mike Murphy, I'm one half of the Brothers Murph, and this is yet another Metagame Minute. Metagame Minute's a short segment we do twice weekly, and we talk about little things about the board game world that we enjoy, things that frustrate us. It can really be anything we want. And today, I want to talk about board game groups, and specifically the fact that Nick and I are hosting our first board game group this Sunday. I'm freaked out. I'm a little bit freaked out. This is going to be a super fun thing, and I know that, but also I really want it to go well, so I'm actually a little bit nervous about it. Like, are people going to come? Are they going to enjoy the games we have? And I know that's going to be great. But, being that it's our first game group that we've ever hosted, we haven't even really been to many game groups. I'm curious what your guys' experiences have been. Have you been to many game groups? Have you ever hosted a game group? If so, please tell me what it's like down below. I have just a few questions. A, do you ever get to play games, or are you only teaching? I've heard we're only going to be teaching. I'm fine with that. Number 2, do you just let your guests do whatever they want and play anything, or do you try to theme a night or try to get people to play certain games? We were thinking of trying to open up the night with a nice party game, get everybody loosey-goosey with it, then allowing people to split off into maybe a couple groups where Nick and I can teach some games, and then maybe all come back together at the end of the night for a nice round of wits and wagers to get everyone pumped up and to also prove that I'm a great gambler and a great trivialist. So what are your methods, or what games do you like to suggest to get people to the table, to get people to sit down with maybe a couple of strangers and play a game that they know nothing about? Now, we live here in LA, and as you know, if it ain't kale, it's gotta bail. But what are some snacks that you guys like to have at game night? Do you like to provide the snacks and maybe suggest a donation at the door for people to help you cover the cost of those snacks? Or is it a BYOSF? Bring y'all snacks, fool! So I'm curious, what do you guys like to eat and that are also gaming safe? Very importante. Don't want no wing sauce on my legendary cards. Okay? The other thing that we're going to really try to do is get an accurate head count ahead of time in terms of who's going to show up. So what happens if no one shows up? But what happens if everyone shows up and you have 80 people at your house? Do we play just hide and seek in the house at that point? I don't know how that would work. So please let us know your suggestions in the comments below. Let us know your experiences, anything that you've done that has worked, certainly things that have not worked. And just let us know what you're playing this week as well, because that might give us a good idea of something to teach people. Be sure to follow us on social media, as we're going to be tweeting throughout the week. And make sure you watch Nick's Metagame Minute on Thursday, and tune in for Best of the Week on Friday. And just remember, folks, when playing board games, the more meta, the more beta.